How to get ton of mythics easily. 3 mythics in a row. You will have more mythics than ever before. Oh, oops. There is no magic trick to get easily as many mythics. But in this video, we'll talk about mythics, how to get them and how to farm them efficiently. Here we go. Hi guys, Sagis here, and I know, my friend, you are dreaming of it. You are dreaming of OGA, Shaco and other good mythics. But I prefer to be honest, there is no magic trick to get ton of uniques easily, but there is 2 strong options to farm them and to get them efficiently. We will talk about the drop rate, and I will show you that right now. But just right before, my friend, if you want to help me and if you like my content and want to support me, please put a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. I will answer to all your comments. And finally, the most important thing, my friend, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, my friend, so this is the Sagittarian Codex, the Sagis Codex. I will put the link down in the description. This is a rich resource in information. This is for you, my friend. You got the new XP calculator for the season 7. You got the leveling pass and strategy, endgame tier list of season 7, the best build to play actually, my friend, for each class. You got the endgame activities, the infernal horde strategy, you got the masterwork probability, you got the drop rate of mythics and more other juicy things for you, my friend. All right, so mythics is really important in this game because it gives you a huge amount of damage, or it gives you a huge amount of cooldown reduction as Shaco, for example, and it gives you a good amount of toughness if you play with Dark Shroud or if you play with Tyrell Might, for example. And it can give you also some of good juicy stat as the Ring of the Starless Skies. So yeah, mythic is important for the major part of the endgame build. But the thing is, mythics are pretty rare. But mythics now can be dropped in every activity of the game. You can drop them in the hordes, you can drop them in Cuirass and Dusty, you can drop them in the pit, but they are pretty rare. You can also drop mythic when you are gambling item. I got a friend who dropped the Shroud of the Faultless by gambling tunic. Alright, so yes, first we'll talk about the best way to farm mythics, my friend, and the best way to farm mythics is by far Uber boss farming. You have to kill Uber boss again and again and again. So yeah, as I said, we can see here on my codex, my friend, for mythics, and for the first method, the best way to get mythics is by far Uber boss, as you can see here. You can also have a decent chance to drop mythic in Cuirass Undercity if you play with Resolute Tribute. And as I said, mythic can be dropped from different activity in this game, but it's a minor chance to drop them. And this is the drop rate for the actual season, the season 7. Yeah, I like to report numbers and I like to see what has changed between the seasons. And we can see here that we deal a ton of Uber classic boss, Zir, Beast and other boss with more than 500 for 10 mythic solo drop and 40 mythic group drop. So it's approximately 10%, but as we can see here, we did 200 GL and I double my drop rate from 2% to 4%, and we tripled the drop rate in a group from 10% to 27%. So for my personal case, I repeat, it's my personal reporting, it's my personal analysis and my numbers from my reports. It's clearly better to farm Joyel, but there is a drawback. There is no real huge unique as Fist of Fate, Al-Rasha Ring, I want to say mandatory uniques that are really important with those boss. So the advantage, if you farm Ice Beast or I don't know, Zir or Vashan, you will have a little chance to drop mythic, but you have also another good uniques to farm. And you can finally choose to focus your farm on Joyel and Andariel to get the best mythic drop rate possible, my friend. All right, but now if you want to farm, for example, I don't know, Joyel, Andariel, Grigor, Lord Zir, Ice Beast, or even Vashan, you will need materials. You need eggs, malignant heart, shard of agony, distilled field, exquisite blood, and for Uber boss material, as you can see here, the best way is by far Cuirass Undercity with Titan Tribute. You have to go at Cuirass Bazaar and you will put here in the Spirit Brazier your Tribute of Titan. You will have a bargain for more customized rewards, and you will gain a good amount of bone summoning items. Alright, so Nightmare Dungeons are also great. Helltides, Whispers, World Boss, Den Battering now, and even Witch Tides. But yeah, in this season there is many ways to have material from every activities. And another thing is look how much time we need to kill, for example, Joyel. You have to go with Big Chad, or if you are a Big Chad yourself, just look how many times it takes us 1 second. 1 second to kill Joyel. It will take you more time to drop your item on the floor. And yes, please drop all your shitty item on the floor. Don't waste your time and go back to farm and spamming the summon of those creepy boss. You will gain ton of time, my friend. And yes, when the room will be full, Joyel will not drop anymore. So from this moment you will have to go out and reset and go back again. To go a bit in depth, if we check the numbers, my friend, so we will take Joyel for example, 30% drop rate. So this is 1 chance in 3 to have a mythic. Right? But it's for the group. So for myself, my luck, it's approximately 4%, but it depends of the player. But stay focused on the group drop rate. So let's do some math. We have 1 in 3 chance to drop a mythic with 30% for the group, the entire group. So we have to kill 3 boss to drop 1 mythic. And we have to take in count the time of killing the boss, dropping the shitty loot and resummoning the boss. So from here, between the boss and the next one, it's 1 second to kill him, and oh yeah, it takes approximately 30 seconds. We kill 1 boss every 30 seconds. So every 1 minute and a half, you will have a mythic for your group. And if probability are perfect, you have to multiply this by 4. It's approximately, if you do the thing well, if all the stars are aligned and you are spamming the boss summon, you may have a chance to drop a mythic every 6 minutes for yourself and 1 minute and a half for the group. Let's be a bit more realistic. I think we can double the amount of time, because you will talk with your friend, you will drop your item, you will go reset, you will go to grab some drink, but we can probably say it's a Uber mythic for the entire group each 3 minutes, and it will be approximately 1 mythic for you if you are lucky each 15 minutes if you play with a good group. All right, so I summarize. If we take those statistics, if we take in count the time that it takes to kill boss and resummoning them right after, it's a fact, it's a statistic, it's 2.7 chance to drop a mythic each 10 boss. So it's approximately 3 mythics for 10 boss. So yet it will take approximately, we will say, between 1 minute and a half and 3 or 4 minutes to be realistic to drop a mythic in your group. All right, my friend, look this wonder. I know you want a big juicy mythic like that. So here we go. The second best way, my friend, and maybe you will have this wonder, OGR Ring of Starless Sky, is the craft. So you have to go to the jeweler, you have to go here, rune crafting, mythic unique, and here you got, for example, Ring of Starless Sky. You right click, you will see the materials cost: 2 Resplendent Spark, 6 Home Rune, 6 Sick Rune, it's hard to say, and 6 Same Runes. For Harlequin Crests, we need 2 Resplendent Spark, 6 Helm Runes, 6 Lack Runes, and 6 Stun Runes. And you can see here, alright, there is the webcam, but you can see here in the trade channel, many guys want to sell or want to trade or want to buy runes. You have to trade, it's a good way to get runes. And some runes are pretty rare, as a back rune, Helm Rune, or Home Rune. And what is the other way to get runes easily? We can see here, it's also Cuirass Undercity with Harmony Tribute. It's OP to farm rune. Uber boss, it's also really good. There is a good amount of rune drop rates, and There are also witch type that are really great for farming runes and world boss also, my friend. This is the 4 best way to farm runes, Cuirass Tenacity with Harmony Tribute, Uber boss, witch types, and finally world boss. And for tributes, my friend, there is ton of things to farm in this game. And for tributes, the best way to farm tributes is the Goblin in Cuirass Tenacity, the Pit, Tomoten boss for Titan tributes, Infernal Hordes are also pretty good, and finally all activities. Let's summarize. For runes, you can trade in the trade channel. You can go to Diablo trade, or you can come on my Discord and trade runes on our auction house. Lovely and good friends, they will maybe give you some runes, or you will have to farm yourself runes. But with my codex, now you will know how to farm runes efficiently, how to farm materials, and how to farm your mythics. I will finish this video with 2 last advice. The first one is you can note that with the blacksmith you can craft a mythic unique cache. Let's craft 1 mythic cache for you, my friend. And I want, for example, I don't know, the perfect Shroud of the Fall Death. We craft a random mythic cache, but as we see, it's random, so you never have to do this. Here I got Head of Perdition. I don't want Head of Perdition for my build, so you don't have to waste your Resplendent Spark to craft mythic unique cache. You have to keep in mind what mythic you want, and you have to farm runes or trade runes to craft this mythic. And besides of that, you will have to farm also Uber boss with your friend. And the second advice, yes, is trading. As you can see here on the trade channel, there are so many guys who want to trade runes, want to buy runes, or want to sell runes, and you maybe have many runes that you keep in your chase to trade with them. You can also make a good economy by selling your runes, because they cost approximately, for the rarest one, between 500 and 1 billion gold. So yeah, this is really interesting to trade your runes, sell your runes, and after, if you want, buy your runes. So finally, if you plan to farm Uber boss with your friend and trading runes to craft the mythic you want, you will have your mythic very quickly. And one last thing to note, my friend, is you have to finish your Covenant's Favor of the season. You will gain Resplendent Spark. You have to kill Uber Lilith. That is pretty easy. You will gain another Resplendent Spark, and if you finish your season journey, my friend, you will have a Resplendent Spark here in the Destroyer's Cache, and you will also have this amazing mythic loot. It's Dorian the Raven's Pit. Alright, my friend, tell me in the commentary if you're rather lucky, or if on contrary you have a pretty bad luck with Uber mythics. I hope you enjoyed this video. For me, it's a real pleasure to share some Diablo stuff with you, my friend. And yep, it's really important for me. If you want to help me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free and it gives me more strength. And oh yeah, I was going to forget, you can also come and say hi to my Twitch channel. It will be a pleasure, and you can join my Discord to talk about Diablo, Pass of Exile, or other good things, my friend. It was Sagittarian. Thanks for following me, and we'll meet very soon in Sanctuary. All right, my friend, look, this wonder